Danny, so we've now done your health assessment. Okay, so we're going to start with a introductory PT session to start with. This is just to see, what your base knowledge is on your exercises and also your fitness level. Okay, so we're going to start with a basic warm-up on some cardio equipment, and then I'm going to go through a full body resistance session with you. So is there any questions so far?
Good.
All right, so let's get going. Okay, Danny, so let's get you all warmed up. Okay, so I'm just going to get you on the treadmill, but first I just want you to stand on either side of the mat. So don't stand on the mat, just either side. Okay, so just wait until the mat starts to move and then I'll just get you to step on. So firstly, we're just going to get you nice and warmed up. Okay, just going to start with a low to brisk walk to start with. Okay, during the session today, I'm actually going to use what we call perceived exertion. Okay, so that's a rating of 1 to 10. 1 being the easiest thing that you've ever done, 10 the hardest intensity that you could ever think of. Okay, so right now during this warm up, I'm going to work you up to about a 7 out of 10. Okay, so at the moment you're probably sitting about what?
2.
About a 2 to 3? Okay. All right, so we're just going to get doing a brisk walk. Okay, we're going to spend 5 minutes here on the treadmill. If at any time that you do get uncomfortable or anything, you can hit this emergency button here and the treadmill will completely stop. Okay, so let's just get you nice and warm. Start with a walk. So what is the hardest bit of exercise that you've ever done? What's the hardest thing?
Sprint training.
Sprint training?
Yeah.
And how long ago did you participate in that?
A few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago?
Yeah.
So you're heavy into training?
Yeah, rugby training. Yeah.
Cool. So have you ever done exercise and felt sore after training or a couple of days after training?
Yeah, usually the day after or 2 days after.
Do you enjoy that feeling?
Not really.
Not really? You don't?
No.
You don't like that feeling at all?
Guess it's good to work hard there.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so now I'm just going to start and increase that intensity a bit. Okay, so we're going to get you up to a bit of a jog. So how's that perceived exertion going now?
4.
About a 4, 5? Okay, good. So my idea here is just to increase your heart rate and get your intensity up slowly, okay, before we get into the resistance training. So still feeling about a 5 to 6 in your perceived exertion there? Good. All right, I'm just going to keep taking it up there until I get to you 7 out of 10. Okay, Danny, so how's that intensity there now for you?
About a 7, 8 out of 10.
Okay, so we're sitting about that 7 out of 10.
Yep.
Okay, it's excellent. So it's been 5 minutes now. Okay, so we're going to head over into the gym and do our starter resistance program.
Cool.
Okay, Danny, so the first exercise we're going to start with is the bench press. Okay, so I know you've done the bench press before, so let's jump in and I'll correct your technique as we go. So Danny, just place your hands up onto the bar for me, evenly spaced, good. Okay, so things to think about, feet flat on the floor, you lower back, push down into the bench, shoulder blades are back and down. Okay, so I want you to unrack and I want you to give me 15 reps for me. Good, all the way down to the chest, touch that chest. 3, good, up, 4, 5, this is just a nice warm up set. So that's 7, 8, 9, good. 10, push through that chest, 11, 12, 13, good. 2 more, up, 14 and 15, good. Rack that back in. Okay, so that was a warm-up set there, Danny. Okay, so for the rest of the sets, we're going to be working at about RM. Okay, so you're going to get your 15 reps, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm just going to increase the weight. Okay, Danny, now that we've done our warm-up set, okay, we're going to get into the working sets now. Okay, so we're going to be working at RM. Okay, we're going to do 15 reps, and it's going to be a little bit difficult to get those last couple of reps out. Okay, so let's get stuck into our first set. Hands even, good. Remembering your posture again, so shoulder blades are back and down, feet nice and firm, abs nice and tight. Okay, let's go for 15, all the way down to that chest. Let's go, up, good. That's it, big breath in and out. 5, good. All the way down that chest. 8, 9, good, push hard. 5 more, 1, 2, 3, good, Danny. 4, up, 5, good. Good job. Okay, so into our second set. I'll just adjust the weight for you. So Danny, we've had like a minute's rest now. Okay, so we're going to go into our second set. That first set looked pretty easy, so I've added a bit more weight. Okay, so we're now going to be still aiming for that RM on this second one. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, hands again. Again, always thinking about that posture, shoulder blades back and down, nice and strong. Okay, big breath in and let's go. 1, good. 2, 3, touching that chest. 4, 5, 6, 7, nice work. 9, 10, here goes that last 5. 1, 2, good, push them up. 3, come on, you got it, up, come on. 4, right down to that chest, push up, drive it up, 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 up. Good. Good work. How many more do you think you could have done on that weight there, Danny?
What about 3 or 4 more?
About 3 or 4 more? Okay, all right, I'll adjust that weight just a little bit more for you. Okay, so we can still be working at RM for you. All right, Danny, okay, so we've just done our second set. Okay, we've had another minute's rest. I've adjusted that weight a bit more for you. Okay, so let's get stuck in that third set and let's get going. Okay, so hands on, Danny. 15 reps, right down that chest, good range, shoulder blades back and down, nice and strong. Let's go, push them out. Good. Good. 5, come on, let's go, push. 6. Okay, here's 10, last 5, let's push them out. 1, push, 2, up, 3, come on, push, push, push. Good, right down to that chest, come on, right down, right down, right down. Last one, hit that chest, hit it down there, up. Good job, Danny. Okay, so now we're gonna go over and do some exercises for your back. All right, so let's head over. Okay, Danny, so now I've got you in the seated row machine. Okay, this is gonna work your back. Okay, so just grab hold of the handle here. I want you to focus on keeping that chest up, okay, driving the elbows by your side and then squeezing your shoulder blades back towards my fingers. Okay, keeping those shoulders down. 2, you got 15, squeeze. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, focusing on squeezing through those shoulder blades. Good. 10. Okay, you got 5 more. Let's go. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, really squeeze back and hold on this last one. 5. Good, and out. Okay. Good job, Danny. So that was our warm-up set done now. Okay, so I'll adjust the weight for you for our next set. Okay, and we'll go from there. Okay, Danny, so we've had about a minute's rest there. Okay, so let's get into our first working set. Okay, so grabbing hold of the handles, let's go for 15. Okay, squeezing, chest up, Danny. Let's pull it back. You got 5 more. 1, 2, good work. 3, drive those elbows into the side. 4, 5, good, and rest there. So how many more repetitions do you think you could have done on that weight, Danny?
Probably 3 or 4 more.
Okay, 3 or 4 more. Okay, excellent. So I'll adjust the weight for our next set and then we'll get started into it. Next exercise, Danny's a leg press. Okay, it's going to build some strength through our legs. So I'll get you to jump into the machine for me. Okay, placing your feet up on the platform, making sure they're high up on the platform there. Again, shoulder blades are still back and down for me. Okay, thinking about that posture. Okay, let's push up through those heels, unrack. Okay, so just walk the feet back up. Good. Okay, let's go for 15 reps here, Danny. Focusing on pushing through the heels. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, that's it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good range right down, let's go. 9, good. 10, last 5, push through the heels. 1, right down. 2, 3, 4, don't lock out at the top, let's go. 5K, rack that there, Danny. Okay, so that was your warm-up set. Okay, so I will adjust that weight for our first working set. All right, but I'll give you a minute's break first before we get into it. Okay, Danny, so I've had about a minute's rest there now, so let's get into our first working set. I've adjusted the weight a little bit more for you. Okay, so pacing your feet up, we're going for 15 reps, okay? So unrack. Focus on that posture to start with. Big breath in on the way down, big breath out on the way up. Let's go. 1, good, Danny. 2, 3, that's it. Focus and push hard. That's your 6. Good. 7, 8, nice and strong, Danny, good. 9, here we go, 10, this is our last 5, let's push them out, come on. 1, good, nice and strong. 2, push, come on. 3, go, go, go. 4, push through those heels, let's go, come on, up, up, up. 5, good, rack that in. So how many more do you think you could have done on that weight, Danny?
Probably 4 or 5 more.
4 or 5 more?
Yep.
Okay, excellent. I will adjust that just a little bit more for our next set. Okay, but I'll give you some rest just before we go.
Cool.
Okay, Danny, so we're now finished with the leg press. So we've done your legs now. We're going to finish with some abdominal crunches. So finish with your abs today. So let's lay down on the floor here. Okay, feet down. Yep, feet a little bit further from your bottom there, Danny. Okay, I would like to have your hands behind your ears here. Okay, not interlocking behind, just by your ears. Okay, elbows are back, shoulder blades back and down. Now I want you to take your rib cage to your hips, and we've got 15 of these. Okay, so let's go up, 1, good, and down. Again, 2, really squeeze, let's go, 3, up, 4, 5, good, squeeze. 6, keep those elbows back. 7, 8, keep it up, let's go. 9, 10, good, keep 5 more, up. 1, 2, keep those elbows back. 3, 4, 5, good. Okay, rest there for a second. Okay, we've got 2 more sets of 15. All right, and then we're going to go down into a cool down. Okay, on this second set, Danny, okay, so we've had a bit of a break now. I want you to really think about keeping those elbows open so we can really work on those abdominals, okay? So let's go up for 15 again. So squeeze, 1, that's much better. 2, good, keep those elbows open. 3, 4, 5, keep them open. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, elbows open, keep them back, let's go. 5 more, 1, in good form, come on. 2, 3, elbows back. 4, 5, good, and relax. Okay, Danny, we've got 1 more set of 15. Okay, we're going to focus on keeping those elbows open, looking at a point on the ceiling. Okay, we're not going to come quite as high this time, okay, because we really want to focus on those abdominals. Okay, so let's really squeeze. So focus on a point on that wall and squeezing up. Let's go, up, 1, good, 2, good, 3, 4, okay, let's go. 5, bring those elbows back, come on. 6, bring them back. 7, a little bit lower, come on. 8, 9, 10, good. 5 more, up, 1, 2, focus, bring those elbows back. 3, squeeze. 4, last one up. 5. All right, good job, Danny. Okay, that was our last set, so we're going to head over and do stretch for a cool down. Okay, Danny, well done on those crunches. Okay, so now I'll just get you to roll onto your left side, and we're going to do some stretches starting with your quads. So laying down on your side, arm out, nice and straight. Okay, bring these hips up. Okay, grab hold of your foot, pulling it into your bottom. Just roll you up. Okay, so Danny, just keep those knees together. Okay, glutes on, and bring that pelvis forward. Hold that for 20. So you've got about 10 seconds left. Okay, Danny, now let's roll over onto the other side. Okay, good. So glutes on, knees together, pelvis forward, holding for 20 seconds. Okay, relax there. Okay, now we're going to a hamstring stretch, so if you just want to sit up. Okay, so placing your one foot by your knee. Okay, so nice straight posture, shoulder blades back and down. And I just want you to reach towards your toes, trying to keep that nice straight posture. Holding that there for 20 seconds. So you've got 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, round to the other side. Same thing. Okay, shoulder blades are back and down, nice and tall, and leaning forward through the hips. Okay, you're going to hold that for another 15. So 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Danny, now I'm going to do a stretch for your back. So if you just cross your legs for me. So interlock your fingers, and I just want you to round out through the back and really extend out through that back. So roll out. That's it, stretching it out. Good, holding it there for 20 seconds. Okay, you got about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, good. 5, really stretch it out. 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Okay, now we're going to reverse that and go into a chest stretch. Okay, so same position, but interlock the hands behind the back, lifting that chest up and raise the hands up. Okay, so stretch out through that chest. So up, good. Going to hold that there. Got another 15 seconds to go. Okay, so 10, 9, really stretch it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, chest up, 2, 1, good, and relax. Okay, Danny, well done on your first session. Okay, so your first session's over, so I've gathered some information for you now, so I can write you a really good program and focus on those goals that we talked about earlier. Okay, but before we do that, we'll go over to the reception and we'll book you in for your next PT session. Cool. How's that sound?